Hello, and welcome to Year of the Vampire. This week we watched The Batman vs. Dracula.
This is the first and likely maybe the only animated movie we'll have.
Possibly, we'll see.
Actually, I have a couple anime movies that we might want to watch, so it might not be the only one. But because it's animated, we do have to do our discussion points, a tiny bit differently.
But yeah, it's freaking Batman versus Dracula,
Yeah, but one thing that doesn't have to change is the plot. What did you think of the plot?
It was very Batman-esque, and honestly, it was really well done.
What, Penguin accidentally uncovering Dracula?
I mean,
him just turning a bunch of people in Gotham into vampires?
I mean, he was told to go to the cemetery after breaking out of the asylum to find the money hidden behind a cross.
And they all had crosses.
I mean, it's a cemetery, so...
Yeah, I don't know. How do you send somebody to a cemetery and say, look behind a headstone with a cross?
I swear.
And just expect them to be able to find it on the... right away.
I mean, if the other guy broke out, which I don't think he did, I guarantee he was just going to screw the Penguin over anyways.
I don't think you see that guy in the series, so I'm just going to assume he died in the asylum break.
But no, it was really enjoyable, and you could actually... The plot was easy to follow, so...
Yeah.
That's really all you need to have a good story.
Yeah,
but entertaining and... understandable.
I had a feeling you'd enjoy it because we have watched for at least a couple seasons of the show, and you've enjoyed that.
It's actually based off of the show The Batman.
Yeah, I think it's maybe supposed to be set between the second and third seasons, possibly. I don't remember exactly. I know there was another movie / special or whatever, but
that'll be for another time.
Yeah, that's not a vampire one. It involves Solomon Grundy. He's a zombie.
All right, so it won't even be on this.
Okay, sorry, we're getting off track. Point 2, acting. What did you think of the acting?
I mean, it sounded convincing. It was definitely Batman. Honestly, they all sounded good. Nothing felt out of place.
Yeah, and there's already recognizable voices in the series. Kevin Michael Richardson as the Joker and Tom Kenny as Penguin.
It's pretty much all the same people voiced in the show, so it just makes
Plus, Dracula is played by Peter Stormare, which I appreciate because...
You can never go wrong with that.
No. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have seen stuff with him in it, but they don't know... They might not know they've seen stuff with him in it.
Clown.
I really do enjoy Clown. It is a great movie.
Just saying he was in that.
Yeah. Sound / music. What'd you think of that?
It was good.
Yeah.
It made sense. It sounds like a lot of Batman shows and series have similar sounds.
But this one had kind of always sounded like it had more of a synthy vibe to it, kind of, or a more electronic vibe to it. Because it was it's a mid 2000s show, so
they still kept
they wanted to modernize it, but make it still sound like what you would hear in a classic Batman thing.
But they still kept enough of the orchestral atmosphere to it.
Yeah, and I appreciated how near the end when he was fighting Dracula in the cave, I think it was in the cave or maybe it was on the rooftops. They actually added some actual violin and string instruments to the electronic music.
Yes.
Because, it kind of makes sense. Dracula is an ancient being, so... And Batman is, at least in this iteration, Batman is a more modern character, so it's kind of a combination of, older sound and newer electronic sound.
Speaking of combination, the last two we'll just combine. It was a cartoon.
Yeah, it was a cartoon, so there is no cinematography because they didn't use cameras, and there are no special effects because it was drawn.
But let's go with this. It was well done.
Yeah, overall, how did the movie work? How was the animation? I like the smooth, more stylized animation of the Batman series. I know it's not a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people didn't like the Joker's design in the series.
Dreadlock Joker.
I love Joker's design in the series, and
I don't know why he doesn't wear shoes.
That's just his thing, along with the whole being really acrobatic kind of thing.
He had so much freaking energy.
Yeah, I don't know. I really do I
really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, this good. Yeah, it looked fantastic, but I always thought the regular show looked really nice,
and it's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, that's actually kind of a shorter one.
Yeah, we got all the points across. But yeah, this was the Batman versus Dracula.
Yeah, thanks for reiterating that. But the main thing is, would you recommend it?
Oh, definitely.
Same.